Hello and welcome to another session of the Deus Ex Randomizer. I am Jehuti, and we will be continuing our run from last time, the mirror mode entrance randomizer that left us in the return to New York after coming home from Hong Kong. So, let's jump right into this. We have here, yes, I am streaming, but we'll see whether anybody jumps in the chat or things like that. So I do have that available in the top right, and on the bottom of the stream you can see what what our setup is for this run. So it's no pistols, hard mode, and then in the bottom right you can see the bingo, and we will get on from there. I am concerned that it seems that I do have a significant delay on my microphone audio, so if that appears to be the case, I do ask for your forgiveness, but I cannot change it. Something that I will also mention is that I recently got a mechanical keyboard because my normal computer keyboard, a few of its keys have stopped working. So you will hear clicking as we go along, so if you can forgive me that, then we will have a great time together. Let's start up session 2 and move on from there. Now this, oh dear. I didn't know that was a valid start point. And yes, we have a mirrored map right here, which leads us, okay, this is the entrance to Smuggler's Area, which we have not, we have not gone into yet. So, okay, this leads into the sewers. We have, yes, we came through here before. Odd. I wonder if... I recently updated the Deus Ex Randomizer, and I wonder if there's some sort of a seed issue that came through here with the randomized entrances. But in any case, we will continue on. This is all exactly as it was at the end of last video. Now, it is a long time since I did the last video, so I will have forgotten a few things along the way. Yeah, this is more like it. Okay. Much better. I have to find Stanton Dowd, who will be over this way. Let's see what Pogs we have. It has been that long that I do not even remember... Oh, good, we have Cloak. I do not even remember my own Ogs. We can get past the police. Oh dear. No, that's not going to work. But if we can just outlast them, then we can talk to Stanton Dowd and be along our way. Go to the 3rd floor of the Tom. That's not too hard. I can do that. Why don't we try that approach again? Because I think we can do better than that. Let's see, do we have explosives for the... Yes, we have plenty of explosives. We don't even need any lambs now. So yes, we have our Gep gun here. Wow, it's amazing how fast that drains out my energy. And we don't really... Oh wait, I forgot that we're on entrance randomizer. This happens to me a lot when I do entrance randomizer, and that's really a lot of the fun of this mode, that it really throws you some really big surprises. So we're going to use this box to get up here because I did spend all my bio energy. Oh, no. Well, I guess we can say hi to Smuggler while we're here. And actually, now that I think about it, I don't remember if I freed, what's his name? Forge Schick. Okay, it's friendly. I talked to Smuggler. I don't remember if I freed Forge Schick on this run, so we're going to head upstairs and take a look. in VMD, there's a fix that actually puts him... Yes, okay, we can use that thermoptic camo. In VMD, which is a mod that I absolutely love to use, it adds Forge Schick here if you save him on the first visit to New York, and he gives you an augmentation upgrader. And, you know, we'll be a nice person. We will forget it. Yeah, we'll help Smuggler save his life. We can do that. We're good people today. I'm streaming at a very irregular time of day, so whether anybody's going to show up for the stream or not, that's entirely up in the air. I really don't know. But if nobody shows up, then hey, at least you who is watching this will enjoy this. And to be honest, here's the real thing. Here's the reason why I've had a hard time getting back to this, besides the reality that I am a crippling introvert. And this is the Astropath. Wonderful. Good to see you, Astro. I want to mention that it's very likely that I have a severe microphone delay, so if you see my audio coming in much, much later than it should be, I have that to blame. We have pepper spray. We'll see if we can use that. Because I really want to find the Ton if I can to get into the... Oh, okay. Hey, no big deal. At least you stopped by. As I mentioned before, Astropath is one of the developers for the Deus Ex Randomizer. Deserves a lot of credit for that. Also a good streamer on his own right. Yeah, very, very helpful person, very open to questions, just like this pretty much the whole community. So, that's a hi from Astropath, and we will continue on our way. Yeah, here we are. I'm trying to find a way into the Ton, but if I don't get it, I can just escape with Jock anyway. And I think, if I'm right, I saw a repair bot outside, or maybe that was just maybe that was just a data cube telling me that there was a bot, because they also... Oh, these mirrored maps will confuse me to no end. And that was an odd autosave right there. I don't know what that was caused by.
Police, don't move. I see you.
I think we haven't... We'll go into the... You know what? We'll just skip this bingo goal. Yeah, that's not good. We're gonna have to use a biocell, of which I have a ridiculous number. I was, likewise, I was not aware of that. It feels terrible to come back to a save after several months. Well, I don't know if it's several months, but a very, very long time, at least several weeks of not playing it, but this will be a bit of a de-rust. But that's okay. Okay, the thing that I was mentioning is that besides being an incredible introvert myself, and I mean incredible not in the sake of me being incredible, but because I am horrifically introverted, that's one of the reasons why I haven't continued this playthrough. But also, oh wow, this map is also mirrored. But also, the fact that I really, really like playing Vanilla Matter, the mod that I was talking about earlier. And, we don't have Vinny, do we?
If I take the FEMA people don't want... I'll stay. If I was you, I wouldn't even... I'm late. Gate stays closed. Actually, our...
Interesting, I hardly ever get in here without Vinny, so So I'm going to need a little bit of help getting through here. But it shouldn't be too hard. I think if we climb on this thing better not break when I climb onto it. Ah, yes. There's a way that I learned from another streamer named Jesus on Wheels, who is really quite a pro at streaming at, at playing Deus Ex. And he uses a method while he's speedrunning to get through this way. Okay. It's actually funny that JC says right there, you with Paige's group, rather than it should be Walton Simon's group, because they do a pretty strict division of labors among the MJ12 folks. This is okay. So the thing that I was saying before, I really prefer playing with vanilla matter, but entrance randomizer and mirrored maps requires that you play without vanilla matter. And of course I can play Deus Ex Randomizer, that's totally fine. I just really prefer doing it with vanilla matter on. So finding the motivation to continue this playthrough has been a little hard at times.
You! Stop right there! Who's back up here?
Wow, that turned on my OGS randomly, which was not welcome. That was a scrambler grenade doing that to me. Interesting that that effect is active. Looks like we're going to... Well, if he's pacified, then I guess that's the best we can hope for. Oh dear. That security bot means business, which means that we will not. Yes, alarms activated, figures. Okay, we're through this way. It'd be really nice to find a repair bot of some kind, but... we have a lot of biocells, and that's really all that matters right now. Okay, we're close to one of the entrances. Now, the tricky part here is that the entrance, because this is entrance randomizer, the entrance to the... oh yeah, we can do this. To the ship can be in one of many doors. So just me getting in through here does not mean anything. I can end up anywhere inside this mission. Okay, we have more rockets. Even better, because we could use some rockets right now. Not gonna lie about that. We're... he can also use rockets, apparently. And we're having a rocket sniper battle here. Okay. At least I won it. That was the important part. Move the crane down, and we will get in through here, but we have no idea where this is going to leave us. I could swear... core level? Yeah, I like to play with low, that's just a personal preference of mine. So, seeing all this, yeah, that's actually an enhanced, I think it's a physics capability that Die Forever decided to add. So, oh wow, it's already gone. Vacuum power. Yeah, they really tweaked that, so you can see a lot of the blood splattering and things like that. There's real physics behind it. It's something oh my goodness, we could not have been lucky. Wait. Yes, we could have been luckier, much luckier. Because this sends us into the bottom entrance of the ship. Okay, I thought we got really lucky there, but no, we're going to have to find a proper way to find the lower decks of this ship. Okay, on this map there is an augmentation upgrade canister. I'm wondering if this blue light right here... No, it's not. Okay, we got the password for Reindeer Flotilla, which is very useful.
This vessel's off limits.
Oh, that's 3 of them down. Okay. I do have the sound on low to make sure that there isn't an echo effect, so I may be missing some cues like combat music and so on. I'll try to still play competently in spite of that. But if you see me walking around casually when there should be enemies next to me, that will be the reason why. Okay, we have... This is a below decks key. Okay, well, we don't need that at all, but now we have that. In the leadership count, or in the leaderboard count, oh, lamp. We don't... There's stuff that we don't need, such as the throwing knives. Yeah, these are 10 damage. That's not going to help us. And this... Yeah, the Dragon's Tooth Sword is very, very nerfed in Deus Ex Randomizer, so it's, let me see, skills, low tech, that'll get us a little farther, but not very much. We might be better using, gosh, that's also not good, and a little better? I think we'll save our points for now, but still, that's not very encouraging. Okay, we can lockpick this. Hello, Lore. I have not seen you before. I welcome you to the stream. Typically, there are more people watching, but I chose a very unusual time of day to do this, so you won't have many other people here in chat. But I am here demonstrating the Deus Ex Randomizer. Welcome. I hope you have beaten it already. There are a couple of people who stumble into a randomizer stream, but are not familiar with the plot of the game. So, if that is the case for you, I don't know. But if that is the case, then I do recommend finishing the game first. But in any case, I'm glad to have somebody watching. I will try to demonstrate as much of the randomizer as I can, and try to... let's see. No, that's not it. The sniper rifle, I usually put that on 7. We'll do that. Are there any barrels I can use around there? I guess not. Let's... Okay. The... Oh yeah, I have tried the Nameless mod. I tried the 1.0 version, and it was hard to install. I actually couldn't even, since I run on Linux, I had no way of running it myself. I had to do it inside a Windows XP virtual machine, and the whole thing was kind of buggy. I understand that since they came out with 2.0, the installer is much more reasonable for modern systems, so I think that'll be something that I definitely need to look into. On the original, I only, let's see, this is Dockyard Exterior Front, okay. On the original, I only made it through the first area or so, and the Super Freighter Interior, perfect. Okay, the linear nature of the first mission, where you try to gather a lot of money and so forth, that was very difficult for me. So I'll probably have to give it another try, so I can actually get the real experience, because I was amazed with some of the features that they threw into the Nameless mod, like the ability to scan enemies for their augments and things like that. I thought that was so cool, and I really, really have to get into that. So my experience with it is very limited, but what I saw of it is very praiseworthy, quite honestly, really, really good. I'm a bit surprised the Deus Ex mods have not gone that far, besides the Nameless mod. So hopefully there will be more people who decide to decide to move in that advanced direction. Okay, we don't have this one. Let's see, where's our... Yeah, multi-tools, okay. Since we have Reindeer Flotilla, we'll be able to use the... okay, this is one of the weld points. I am playing with the maps backwards, which is one of the features of Randomizer. So so left is going to be right and right is going to be left. I did try 2027. Is that the one where you start in the lab with the friend named Daniel, or is that Red Sun? I always mix those two up. Because I did try one of those two. Okay, we can save this TNT for another place. And the one that I did try, I think it was 2027, I was not a big fan of it. The way that it started you out inside a facility, and the way to proceed seemed extremely linear to me. I might be getting the wrong mod in mind, but the general idea of it was like you had to find number one, you had to pick up a oh gosh, that did not work. You had to... Okay, then maybe it's not the exact one. That might be something different. Because the experience that I had was not incredibly great. I'm probably thinking of a different mod. Maybe it is Red Sun, where you start out inside a lab, like a corporation lab or something, and you have to find a hidden stun prod, which only has one charge. And upon grabbing it, you have to find one guard who's holding one key card, and you cannot make any mistakes with regards to any of these things. So if you use, and like there's only one lockpick, and it was weird, and it was not really the kind of Deus Ex experience I was looking for. So where the heck is the... Where is the keypad on this thing? Oh, there it is, yeah. Okay, good. Because, like, when you get that strict with resources... Yeah, I don't think it's the mod. I would have to look it up and see what it was. I have finished Nihilum, though, which I thought was... Besides the level design, which I found very, very, very poor, I thought everything else about Nihilum was really, really great. It's probably something that I'd recommend for a first-time player, not like a first-time Deus Ex player, but a person who is looking to get into a Deus Ex mod for the first time. I thought that was great. I thought that was just fantastic. So, I probably should be doing a lot more Deus Ex mods. And of course I'm always taking suggestions on them because it's hard to find a really good solid adventure. So I have heard several times about 2027, and that's certainly a recommendation I can take. Okay, we can switch over to the darts here to save a little bit on the tranquilizer. Okay. And I'm almost running into enemy troops here doing this because I'm still not used to these mirrored maps. Okay, I guess they didn't come over for that one. And there's nobody over here at this weld point either. In Randomizer, the weld point locations are randomized among several possible points. So I'm going to have to do some searching around to find out where they ended up being on this run. But yes, I think Deus Ex is one of the finest games of all time. Probably, I'm not exaggerating when I say it might be the greatest game of all time. And pretty much anybody that I introduce the game to, they're like, okay, yeah, this is a huge step up from pretty much anything else I've played. It's unfortunate that the community is so tiny, but little by little we will we'll work on expanding that.
Whoever's out there, give yourself up.
Oh boy, here we go. Yeah, this is gonna be bad. We'll see who else comes out. We need... I'm putting my spray on this. Okay. I can see one of the weld points over there in the corner, so...
Sounding the alarm.
Yeah, it's right over here. Gep gun or a lamb will take care of that very quickly. Actually, I should use some rockets because I have much more of these, and it would be good for me to get rid of a few of them. Try to have some more lambs in capacity. Operation Flashpoint, Cold War Crisis. I genuinely have not heard of that, so that is something to add to the lookup list, most certainly. Okay, we've got the... I think we have 2 remaining.
Do not forget about Everett. I have located his mistress, Beth Duclair.
Yes, do not forget about Everett. Thank you for interrupting Tong right there. Tong's a good guy, but unfortunately he talks quite a bit. I could swear that the pepper spray is really, really reduced in potency with Deus Ex Randomizer. They did a lot of balancing changes, so the pepper spray itself seems to be much less effective than it previously was. Okay. That's really unfortunate when a game gets delisted from Steam and the other stores. I was planning on buying Unreal Gold a few months ago, and then of course, you know, well, we don't even need to say anything about Epic Games. So now it's impossible to buy anywhere. But I will certainly take that recommendation. The name itself is just going off the name, since it sounds like a military type game. It sounds like a shooter. Well, that was not smart. Shooter of some kind, I'm imagining, or at least something related to first person. Did we already do this? First person shooter, I'm assuming, but that's just my quick assumption based on the name itself. MQ Duck, welcome to the stream. I did the randomizer recent. Are you the one who does the Impossible run on YouTube, or is that would that be somebody else? Because I have actually recently been watching that, and what am I looking for here? Oh yeah, the Gep gun. Okay, that's someone else. All right, because we're still wondering who has made that playthrough, but hey, as long as we can have more players for the randomizer, that's awesome. What the heck, just... Well, there's our answer. I didn't even see that spider bot, darn it. Okay, then we are first getting rid of the spider bot. Yes, I don't recognize your name from the Discord, which is where most of the randomizer community hangs out. Of course, you don't have to be on there. It's just that I come to know the people as they appear and as they become familiar over there. But of course, if you're just enjoying the randomizer on your own, totally legitimate. No reason why yeah, you can just play it on your own. Okay, interesting. Now that I think about it, it feels like I have heard the name before. Like, I belong to a couple other communities like Daggerfall and so on, and those are the same kinds of names seem to pop up because, after all, like retro gaming, it's sort of a population group and MOBA gaming and things like that. So there are sort of pockets of people who share the same interests. Okay, so you were on. Interesting. Maybe I missed you or something like that. But in any case, I just figured I'd mention that if you want to be on the Discord, then there are a lot of us here. But it sounds like you're already familiar with it. These mirrored maps are driving me... Oh, yeah, this box is not helping. Alright, nervous man. We will look for a few more of these weld points. And yes, I completely agree that the pepper spray is much, much, much nerfed. Let me see if I can get an electricity. Yeah, got the electricity kill. Good. Saves me a bit of trouble doing that. Oh, I am so lost with these mirrored maps. I should know this so much better than I do, and I really, really don't. But yes, I certainly agree that the pepper spray is so much worse. I typically play with Vanilla Matter, which is a gameplay mod, and it still is as powerful in Vanilla Matter. I combine Vanilla Matter and Deus Ex Randomizer together. And that allows me to still use the old super powerful pepper spray. It's a little bit overpowered, I admit, but well, I occasionally do some runs where I'm not using it and so on, so that's always another limitation I can put on myself. I'm guessing that some of these weld points are going to be over... Where could these be? I know that if we head into the helicopter room, there's probably going to be at least one over there. Oh, up, is it? No, not in here. Strange. Okay. The sequel was a big disappointment. That's really, really unfortunate. And that sounds a little bit like Deus Ex with the whole, with the Invisible War. And to a certain extent, Human Revolution and Mankind Divided. Although, I personally am not in the category who says that Human Revolution was an amazing game. But I will say that it was much, much, much better than I expected. I can give it a lot of praise for a lot of things. So, Human Revolution was certainly not a bad game. I will never say that. It's not quite Deus Ex itself, but there are certain things about it that they've really got right, and I think that if we're going to get a modern Deus Ex game, they did a pretty good job for trying hard at what it was. Like, we do not have to look at Human Revolution as a failure whatsoever. I could not possibly say that. But yes, the name Operation Flashpoint, that sounds familiar to me for some reason or another. And I'm assuming that, indeed, other people have talked about it as well. Okay, going to see if I can take out this guy over here without any noise being attracted. Nope. Not a chance. Not a chance. What we're going to do is we're going to set up the fire extinguisher on these guys. I'm guessing they're going to go for the alarm first because that's what they tend to do. Yeah, I completely agree. They're good games, and the fact that you didn't even have like War Inspector or anything working on them, like, that to me says that they really did their homework. I remember reading that one of the first things that they had to do when starting up the development team for Human Revolution, they took the Deus Ex development Bible and they said, everybody, this is required reading, no exceptions. Everybody has to know the world of Deus Ex before we can really begin to construct a proper prequel for it. And I thought that was I thought that was very appropriate. It's really sad when you see people who try to make a game based on an existing IP, and they just have no idea what they're doing, and that's especially when it has like a rabid fan base. That just should not happen. So I'm glad that they really put in a lot of work. They tried hard, and they made a game that I think is reasonably worthy of the name Deus Ex. Okay, we finally got some pepper spray going. I guess MJ12 is really watering down the pepper spray that they're using nowadays. Okay, this is one of the weld points, and do we have... You know, the other weld point is probably going to be up there in the control room. I think we'll head over there as soon as we... Now that I'm stocking up so many lambs, I probably better start using some of the lambs. Okay, we have one weld point remaining. I really don't want to use... I'll break this door. I don't want to use multi-tools since I'm pretty darn low on multi-tools right now. And this should see me through. Actually, I just remembered there's this window up here. Oh, that was foolish. That was foolish on my part. I'm glad that the turrets don't do that much damage, but there's the supply room window over here. Is that... Yes, there it is. There it is, I should have known. Yeah, they had a difficult time, at least I assume, that they had a difficult time putting together an idea that would be as functional as the Deus Ex OGs themselves, whereas, like, you don't want a completely nerfed protagonist. That would just be super boring, and nobody really wants to play, like, mega nerfed JC Denton. So I understand that they had a real struggle, or at least I assume, that they had a real struggle coming up with an idea that was original to the game, lore faithful, and still, like, useful in a legitimate sense. Like, they had a hard time with that, I think, and it is true that it sort of bends the lore around where we don't want Gunther and Anna Navarra using, like, super power ultra augmentations or things like that. So yeah, I guess the lore had to get bent around a bit, but sort of a sacrifice, I guess you could say. It's too bad they couldn't come out with something like a demi idea in between them, but I'm happy enough with the game, and it's in the state that they left it. Like, it's pretty good. It's pretty good, I think. Gotta get up here onto the bilge pumps to make our way to the final weld point. Gonna see... Lucky? Yes. Today, lucky. Yes. And... Yes, it's... Okay, it's over that way. Actually, I'll want to get up on this one instead. There are a few liberties that they took with the Human Revolution lore that are a little difficult to parse along with Deus Ex, like the idea that people would know about the Illuminati and stuff, like ordinary people, like oh gosh, we are okay. Fire extinguishers do work. The David Seraph, that he would know about the Illuminati just as easily as anybody else. I understand that he was like a super billionaire and so on, but there are a few things that could have been handled, I think, a little easier, but at the same time, they really needed to pick up the plot by the second game. So Again, I can't begin to say that I would know how to do it any better than they did. But it is... there were a few turns that they decided to take, and... okay, we're done. That maybe could have been done better, but I can't possibly criticize them. Okay, let's get out of here. Paris awaits. Because these maps are mirrored, I have a terrible time getting around them, but we will indeed make it through. Oh yeah, over here. Oh, my muscle memory is totally against me now. And this is going to lead us very... all we have to do is get back on the ship. Actually, no. Even better. I can use this entrance over here, which will send me... oh yes! Wonderful, wonderful. Now we just have to find a helicopter, which is also in a randomized position. Randomized location, I guess I should better say. I'll try going back up into the crow's nest up here. And we'll see if the helicopter is up there. If not, it'll at least give us a very good vantage point. I'll drop a save here, just in case. At least give us a very good vantage point for where the helicopter might be. And if I don't see it, then I guess it's going to be in the arms warehouse or in the sewer. So it's not here. No, I don't see it anywhere. So let's try the sewers. I actually didn't know about that button before. I had to do a manual jump one of those times, and it was not good for JC Denton's health. I can say that much. Wow, that's terrible. That's a terrible idea. Thankfully, we do have Spy Drone, and in Randomizer it's so ridiculously buffed. So, goodbye, fellow. And yes, just a single one. Okay, the sewers entrance. I can get into the sewers using this door right here. Really now? Really? Why don't we try that one again? Because we know that we don't need to go up onto the... okay. Use a sniper rifle this time. Okay, he has been pacified. We don't need to do anything more for him. I honestly love Spy Drone, even in vanilla. Like, I usually get it up to like level 3 or 4-ish, because the idea that you can take out bots using no ammo whatsoever, just the exchange for energy for the ability to take out bots, that is so amazing to me. I don't really care about its oh dear, about its spying capabilities. I don't usually need to see anything, or at least I probably could make better use of it. But the EMP blast, that's so powerful. So I almost always take it. I value it much more than aggressive defense system. Okay, take 2. Are we going to get underground now? With the help of a sniper rifle, we just might. Minimum damage. Ah, yes, this is. I didn't notice it was ticking down right there. Jock is not in here. Darn it, Jock. Jock is being difficult today, and I don't know why. Ah, Ramizma! Wow, gosh, I didn't even see you there. I very much apologize. I am very glad to have a good friend such as yourself here in the chat. We've actually got a few people in here, and I think where the heck is the helicopter? Where the heck is the helicopter? Really now? I mean, I am at the point where the helicopter should be appearing, but we are having some stage fright. Oh wow, repair bot. I can use that repair bot. Just gotta get rid of the angry bot that's blocking it. Okay, good. Very glad that I didn't disable this. And why don't we try a rocket to get rid of that Karkian? Yes, I'm here in the ammo storage, and I don't know what to say. Darn it, that really wasn't enough. Okay, we will go back to the old sniper rifle. I actually did a sniper-only run while I was, that I did not stream, and it was a lot of fun. I'll probably end up doing one on stream sooner or later. Okay, we can get rid of this guy now. Where the heck did he go? Okay, there he is. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was the idea of using the sniper rifle strategically, making sure that I only used it when necessary and trying to use stealth as much as possible. It was a lot of fun. I really, really, really enjoyed it, and I really do think that I will do a stream of it on Randomizer sooner or later. Okay, now I will... I mean, I might have to resort to using the, wait, maybe it's on the other side of this door over here. I don't think I'll open up these doors because that's a little dangerous. Yeah, oh wow, I do have this. I didn't know I had this, code right here. Yeah, we're not getting through there. Darn it, I guess I'll have to go out the other way. But yeah, the challenge of balancing how many enemies you're going to kill, and of course aiming properly and so on, it was a very fun challenge. I'm wondering if other challenges like pistol only or shotgun only would also be the same. But the fact that the sniper is very versatile, honestly, you can use it in a lot of locations, it has a very far reach. That's what really adds to the tactical element of it. And I might be locked in here. Actually, let me see if there's some explosives on top of the roof here. I think there's somebody at least in number 3, so I don't want to open these doors. I don't need any more enemies than those which I already have. Okay, we're clear. He could be out front here, I think, so we will go out front and look for the old jock fellow out there. Disabled, okay. Just making sure. This one is not disabled. However, it is about to be destroyed. But yeah, the randomizer massively upgrades the spy drone's power so that, I mean, like, you can honestly take out even the toughest of bots with a single shot. And it moves super fast and has massive range as well. Okay, wow, it worked. Really now, really. I don't want to deal with these guys any longer. Let's get out of here. Let's make like a tree and get out of here. Jock, I don't like you today. Jock, you needed to be more convenient than what you were today. And it's unfortunate that I left that repair bot behind because I could have used that regen, but it's okay. Hey, I asked for a repair bot, I got a repair bot. Okay, we have a non-mirrored map this time. I set the mirrored maps to 50% difficulty, 50% probability. So there's a chance that we'll see many of them. Getting a drink because I am not at all used to talking this much. Never in my life. Okay, so while JC is recharging, so will I. We'll make use of this repair bot, which is going to be incredibly useful. Okay, and we're good. Actually, now that I think about it, I have not been using power, well, hardly even matters. Power circulator, that was not good. Now that I think about it, I left behind the augmentation upgrader in the shipyard level. And here we are, here it is. Not the one that I was, not the one that I left behind, but yeah, this is also here. I'm so used to playing on, well, I can get that really low. I'm so used to playing on vanilla matter where the power circulator turns on for you automatically. I really should, but it's not going to be good enough until the 4th rank. Drink some lemon lime, absolutely. Some Agent Orange. That's a Malkavian joke, Malkavian mod joke. That's not meant for any real life application because in real life that's terrible. That's just terrible. I'm going to regret this, but I will put it on power recirculator.
Mr. Dowd awaits you in the family mausoleum.
Okay, repair bots. Okay, I'm not the only person who's seen the Malkavian mod, so that's I'm happy to see somebody else gets the references along with me. Yeah, I'm actually amazed that the Malkavian mod isn't referenced more, but I am happy to see somebody who gets it along with me. Mr. Merchant. Tell me, where is the radar jammer, Mr. Merchant? I guess, well, of course I didn't doubt you. I just, you never make assumptions, you know, about what anybody else has known and played and so on. But yes, I'm glad that its popularity has indeed reached through the community. It has so many hilarious lines. I honestly love it. Okay, we're gonna try going in through this way to see if we can find this radar jammer. The super freighter was actually a lot easier than I expected, so it's nice to have that out of the way, and most of Paris, I think, should be pretty simple in comparison. We'll go down the Lord Bryn grave, because I assume this is where it has to be now. Where the heck is the Lord Bryn grave? Okay, yes. And I guess we'll be doing darts today. Gotta be careful about this thing's explosion because it can be quite a hazard if I'm Not careful. And okay, one shot. At least in previous playthroughs, I have most certainly been massacred by that thing when I was too close to it. So, probably being a little overly cautious there. But well, JC is still alive, and the conspiracy is still being uncovered. Yeah, this barrel is not going to be useful at all. Let's go back the normal way. Out of the Lord Bray and the grave. And look at how small that moon is. Amazing how it changes. Okay, let's get out of here.
The gate.
JC, I'm coming in fast. LZ is hot, so get to me as soon as you can. I'm gonna be a sitting duck out here.
And I have the odd feeling that this is also going to be randomized, but I will have to see for myself.
Who's there?
Okay, no, it's not.
Ready to...
Yes, that is very, very likely. PS20s would be the absolute worst thing in the world. That's like, it reminds me of that time that while playing Grand Theft Auto 3, I did the cheat code that gives everybody random weapons, and then I set all civilians to mass panic, and just like you would walk 5 feet, and then somebody with a rocket launcher would just destroy you, no questions asked. I called it hard mode or extreme mode. Wow, another repair bot. I called it extreme mode, and I was like, this is the hardest possible challenge you can get on GTA 3, and I assume that this will be very similar. Maybe the only possible equivalent would be that everybody is equipped with laws, but I don't know how those two compare to each other. But yeah, that's the general idea, that give everybody PS20s and it's just going to be blood everywhere on every sidewalk, every street. It would just be, it would be bad. It would be really bad. How many? You know, I can handle the fall. That's not too bad. And I think we're going to have to kill Amy because we really need some more multi-tools. And her sacrifice will not be in vain. We will indeed have to murder her. I know that she does not want me to do that, and I also do not want to do that, but there's a world we have to save. So, and let me just take a look at our tracker. Enter the underground warehouse and talk to the nurse girl. Wonder if I can kill Amy without Le Merchant getting angry at me.
I didn't know. How could I know?
Okay, we'll give this a shot. Or in her case, give this a swing. And there we are. We have multi-tools once more. Wonderful. And I guess while we're up here, we should look at Amy's stash and see what else she is storing up there. Maybe, just maybe, there will be something useful. Yeah, if we're going like impossible mode, mixing ultimate run with impossible mode, well, there's a certain point where the game literally becomes uncompletable. Like, not even using the word impossible as a meme, like it would be completely and totally and simply not completable. There are going to be some places like that, like in the Ocean Lab and things like that. Not even a chance of being fair. So I'm pretty sure that the game will get soft locked at several points. There have been some points even with few restrictions that on an impossible run, I've simply said, okay, this is not going to continue on any longer. I remember I got to the missile silo one time, and I had so thoroughly run out of resources that killing Howard Strong was going to be more or less impossible due to the enemies around him and so on. You know what? I forgot to get Amy's password, which is unfortunate. So I guess we're doing the tunnels today. This is what I get for being a sociopathic murderer. As you do. Okay, yeah, we can do this. Yes, that will most certainly happen. I guess it could be a little easier if you decide to use a gas grenade with him. I mean, if you can get a gas grenade near him. If he's in the cherry picker, that's going to be practically impossible. But using a gas grenade first and then stomping on him that way, that would make it a lot easier. Then again, with Vanilla Matter, it's way easier because Vanilla Matter drastically increases stomp damage. Okay. But, yeah, that's... Unless you're willing to waste a lamb on a guy like that, that's more or less going to be your only option. I did try a run once that was stomping only. Wait, did I? Oh, now I remember. I was trying to do a run that was Gutsman, which was you only throw things at people to harm them. And I eventually had to stomp on a lot of people, and it was not very fun, and I will not be repeating that run, most certainly. Let's get out of here. Yeah, the, what's his name? WCC. He actually stopped in a stream of mine a while ago. And he was talking with me about Vanilla Matter, and he explained his username and so on. So he is most definitely an active part of the community. I don't know what he talked with you about the mod itself, but that does not surprise me at all that he decided to do a bit of outreach to see what you thought about the mod. Okay, it looks like we're going to make it through here. Let's do this. Merchant is not an enemy soldier. That's good. We can handle that.
This sewer shaft goes to an enclosed compound where you can find an entrance to the catacombs.
I do have a bingo objective for getting into the underground warehouse, but I don't think I'm going to honor it. And yes, I am most definitely a fan of Vanilla Matter. I was explaining in the time when there were fewer people here in the chat that one of the reasons why I've been having so much difficulty... Oh, look at that. Cool. So much difficulty coming back to streaming this game is because this run does not use Vanilla Matter. And I love that mod so much that I think, okay, I'm going to resume the run, and then I think, I do not have Vanilla Matter on this run, and it's sort of demotivating to not be able to play with it. So next run, I'm definitely turning it back on, and I will take full advantage of the many wonderful things that it offers. So yes, I am very vocally a proud fan of Vanilla Matter. Okay, nothing important there. Let's get down into Catacombs. I really do love the mod. I love the many things in it. Yes! Entrance Randomizer. I totally forgot. Yes. I forgot that, like, any run where... Is this? Oh yeah, this is mirrored. Yes, this is mirrored here, so... Any run where I can skip the Catacombs, for me, is a good run. The Catacombs is probably my hardest map in all of Deus Ex. Hey, no problem. I'm glad you stopped by, and I hope you take care. Hope you have a good middle of your afternoon, it looks like. So, hope you Hope you have a good day. Thanks for stopping by. Now, our objective will be to find... Yes, we can meet Jaime. Yes. Because I told him to come here, and I sort of began to... Yeah, Catacombs for me is my worst map in the game. To the extent that I can skip it or anything like that, I am much, much happier doing that. So occasionally, you get those easy seeds where you find the key immediately or find it right next to the exit door or things like that. Those are amazing seeds, and I love that so much. But those days when you have to wipe out the entire MJ12 force, those are bad. Those are really, really bad. I guess it's so, like, I usually do stealth melee builds, so the fact that you face so many enemies in so enclosed a space, it really does bother me. It feels like the typical Deus Ex flexibility was not really shining in that particular section of development. Of course, it is a good challenge. I think... And I think we're going to put away the pepper spray. I don't think we can get any more value out of it. And I dropped my baton over in the graveyard cemetery. So we will have to do this some other way. I could really use a scramble grenade. That would be quite helpful here. That's not good.
Anyone else hungry?
Oh gosh. I knew that was gonna happen. Yeah, I really messed up with that one, so if I can find a baton to carry me over afterwards, that would be really nice. I typically do depend on pepper spray because I usually don't play with this nerfed pepper spray in Randomizer. I usually play Vanilla Matter, but where is that guy? There's that guy. But in this case, I really, really did make a mistake leaving behind my baton. Scope. I don't think we can use scope on anything. Okay, is Jaime going to be by the metro stairs? No, he is not. Alright, here comes the big search of Paris. Maybe he's in the vanilla location. He is not. Neither he nor Nicolette are in the vanilla location. But thankfully this gets us into the back streets, which is going to be a much easier route to proceed now.
Clear the streets. New travel restrictions. Consult the papers.
I am on the wrong side of the streets, of course,
Sir,
but
what is your business tonight?
it shouldn't be too hard to cross over to the other side if one of the bots does not spot me while I'm using my stealth. my cloaking. That's what we call it. Nope, that's not what we wanted to do. We do not need more light at a point like this. More light is generally detrimental to what I'm attempting to do here. Nicolette is not here. Pick up a fire extinguisher. Gonna use more of those. Oh, that's terrible. That's just terrible. I think we'll have to go around the other way.
Clear the streets.
Found the club. You only want to stay open during martial law.
I think my lockpicking is too... Oh boy. Yes, I once again forgot that we were doing entrance randomizer. So, number one, we have to find the computer. Oh, that was a cyber forge chick. Okay, you know what, I'm going to use a spy drone here, but I'm not going to detonate it because I need to know where the security bot is, if there is one. It looks like there's not one. Okay, there is one. Because a scrambler grenade will get me really far in a case like this. That's the first time I have done that in a very long time, and I don't know why I'm being so creative, because my usual method for solving problems in pretty much any video game, but especially in Deus Ex, is that I face tank the problem and reload and reload and reload until the problem is over with. And I'm glad that I had something a little more varied to show for myself this time. Very uncharacteristic, I have to mention. Very unusual. And here we have an even better moment to use a scrambler grenade. And darn it, that Karkin. That Karkin is going to cause problems. Hopefully it will be evaporated. Yeah, that was the first time in a very long time that I've actually used a spy drone for the sake of seeing things rather than detonating them. Well, this dog is really not... okay. Hey, no problem, no problem. We are all against the Karkin. Repair bomb. That's useful. That's certainly useful.
Aha! A trellis. You could climb onto the roof and avoid the security. Never depend upon weapons and high tech when there is a simpler solution at hand. See? A thief on the roof. Our satellite makers must
Makes me want to check the advanced locations first, but I'm going to drop a... Oh wow, turret. I want to check the advanced locations first, but I'm going to check... First of all, I'm going to go down here into the crew quarters and see if Gunther is down. No, he's not. Okay. Then that leaves me with a bit more flexibility to head over into the East Tower. Darn it. Okay, we made it. Could have checked. Yes, I absolutely could have checked that with the spy drone. Like I said, me being creative is pretty much antithetical to the Deus Ex experience. Okay, now come on. Open. Open. So yes, the fact that I even did it once is for me quite an accomplishment, and me doing it any more than once would be something related to a miracle. Now that I remember it, the spy drone in Randomizer adds an explosive effect, so that's somewhat dangerous to use when you're trying not to attract attention, and I guess I don't have a way out of here. Will I be able to fight off this commando here? Is there a commando here? Make noise, make noise. Well, I was expecting that to be a lot easier, but unfortunately it was not. One of the things that I really should check is the kitchen, because I find that the computer's in the kitchen way more than I expected to be. So if I were really smart, I would send a spy drone down into the kitchen, but we all know that's not going to happen. I'm going to check it manually because I'm just not clever enough to do that. And we have a Gunther Herman. And I did not find Jaime, that's too bad. So I'm going to have to use at least a rocket here, because... well, darn it. Not even a reload. Gunther, do you not believe in honorable combat? Well, at least now we know where the computer is, more or less. It should be. And you know what? We are going to be super intelligent today. We're going to use a spy drone. I can't believe that I have, well, with the help of MQ Duck, I have thought of using this more than once in a single stream. I think that's amazing. I couldn't resist actually destroying that one, so we'll have our spy drone back in just a second. But yes, I cannot possibly take the credit for that. And would you look at that, we have... no, wait. I thought that was Gunther. I thought that I had the perfect vantage point to attack Gunther right there, but I do not have the perfect vantage point, which is really...
You came all the way to...
Hello.
I believe I will enjoy this.
I believe I will enjoy this also, because I'm not fighting you. Yeah, I can make it through here. I don't have the password, so in this case, we'll be doing some hacking. This is the typical result of... yes, of fighting an MJ-12 commando. Okay, we need to take out that guy over there. It's a bit dark to be doing this. That was a terrible thing. That was me falling down.
Target's here. Very close. Target locked.
I'm almost tempted to use a grenade or a Gep gun to get rid of this commando here, because these guys are just toxic. They're just terrible. Don't have combat strength or anything like it, so it's either this.
Running some locked on.
Figures. I know it's terrible to be reloading after a single missed shot, but it just feels terrible. Okay. And I'm wondering if that's going to bring up Herman. Okay, Jen Herman. We can part ways from here and we can say that we had an honorable duel. The people of UNATCO are going to love the stories that you will tell them. Now I just need to get back down, and the question is how I will end up doing that. Should not be very difficult with level 4 speed AUG. Okay, if the bot's over here, then I should have a pretty clear path. I would love to have that repair bot right now, but I think we're okay. Okay, now then... Now I need to look for other exits to this map, because if I were really lucky, I could find a way into the Paris metro station that would allow me to finish this mission immediately. One of the reasons why I'm narrating this, I'm not assuming that you don't know the game. It's just that I upload these to YouTube, and I believe that there are some people who also end up watching it on YouTube as well. So it's good to have a bit of explanation for the newcomers. And in any case, it keeps me talking, and that keeps me awake as well. Oh, that's a merchant. We can handle a merchant. I believe that this man will pose no threat to us. And if he does, he will learn it the hard way. Enemy, darn it. You know what? We're doing stealthy mode today.
Target locked.
Really wish I could take down commandos faster than that, but it was an acceptable rate of exchange. Okay, can't carry any more. Good. That means I can start using these lockpicks. I am very much a... Hey, look at that. I can use a lockpick. I am very much a hoarder of these resources, so I don't start using them until I'm maxed out, and that's a terrible habit, but it does get me through Area 51. It does get me to the end of the game. Okay, and I wonder where this will go. Thankfully, Paris and Entrance Randomizer is pretty easy to traverse, so hopefully won't be very difficult to find our way out. Where is this going to lead us?
You're going the right way. I primarily need you to establish an upgrade.
Of course I am.
But I also have uses for that gold.
And this leads
Sensible to recover it.
Port de l'Enfer. This was where I was trying to go after all. And we have a medbot, that's useful. I don't have any use for money anyway, so there's no reason for me not to pay for entrance at this point. The only useful thing... Ah yes, we can get info from her. And there we go, there's the bingo goal. Nicolette is not here. Kaime is not here. The only really useful person inside the nightclub for me is the tough guy who sells biocells. I believe... Medbot, yeah. I believe we're going to find this fellow over here. Yeah, I can't carry anymore, so we will... Actually, yeah, we'll buy one more. Because this guy can completely fill up 100 energy.
Sorry, I'm out of energy.
And he's done. Okay, then we're going out the front door of the club. Really, really glad that we got the cathedral over with early, but now we have to see whether we can find our way to...
Sorry.
Yes, okay. Now we have to find the back... Oh yes, the back way is through not Isaac here. So, there's got to be something inside there. But we'll leave it alone.
Call me. Here's...
Well, if I go back to the cathedral, I suppose Jaime... Ah yes, key acquired. I suppose Jaime would be very useful for me. Okay, and this is going to lead us... Okay, thanks a lot for the good luck, and thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the commentary and so on, and the reminder to use Spy Drone. And yeah, I hope you have a great night, and so, well, yeah, good night, absolutely. So, best of luck with that, and we will see you around next time. Okay, and this is, yeah, we'll see. Wow, vanilla, that's pretty spectacular.
A digital media store. Don't waste your money in
Yes,
those
Nicolette
places.
is in here.
You can get anything you want for 2 credits on the back end and
Well, that was not the way I expected to open this door.
A digital media store. Don't waste your money in those places. You can get anything you want for 2 credits.
This is probably the quietest way that we're going to get in, so we will see if we can do this before a commando murders us. And this opens up the helicopter.
I'm looking. So, you know it.
I know.
Here comes the smoke bomb. And that opens up the helicopter for Jock to take us away. Makes me think we already know where the 2 entrances to Port de l'Enfer lead to. Really should take out those bots. That would greatly benefit me. So we will do that now. I'm just thinking, we know where the sewers leads, we know where the 2 entrances of Port de l'Enfer lead. And I think that means that only the Nicolette helicopter is remaining.
Lucy, locked on.
Oh dear. This is terrible. Well, we did end up talking to both Jaime and Nicolette. Jaime was not as useful today as we expected him to be. I really should remember that next time I play Entrance Randomizer, that he might be completely irrelevant.
Let's hit it.
And where the heck is Jock going to take us today? A little surprised at how slow I'm going. I really expected to have more progress after 90 minutes. But here we are, and here we go. Let's see where Jock... Chateau Duclair. Okay, so we're doing this backwards.
Ignore the smell. This sewer connects to a street near the cathedral.
Yes, we have... I can pick up the AUG upgrader here. And thankfully there are no commandos here yet because we have not used the Duclair computer in the basement.
Why not?
Okay, here's Nicolette, and thank you for breaking down that door for us. She seriously does like Kool-Aid Man, She-Hulk kind of nonsense with these doors. Just going to take a look around and see if I can find an upgrader while we're here, because I really, really need more of those. I still feel bad about missing the one in the Super Freighter dock. Here's a thermoptic camo, which I cannot pick up because I have not used the one that I already got. That's just like me. Always hoarding, never using. Oh wait, no. We want the dumbwaiter to take us up. And Nicolette is going to come bursting through that door in just a minute. Okay, we have that. Not bad. Reload, that could be pretty useful for the Gep gun. We'll drop that, and we will remember to pick this up afterwards, unlike with the stun prod that we got. Alright, Nicolette, get us out of here. Open up. Yes. Open up with the keys that you do not have.
Oh, the hours she would spend just sitting at that table and staring.
Nicolette is talking and she has no subtitles. That is unfortunate. I suppose that what she's saying is not all that important after all. Maybe it's going to be in the basement after all.
My little prison for 18 years.
I had thought about speedrunning this game, but there was a Jesus on Wheels stream earlier this week that showed me just how completely out of my league I am playing this game. I do enjoy playing it. I love Randomizer. I love Vanilla Matter. But playing it as a speedrunner is so far beyond me. I have no possible capability of playing this game in a competitive manner. I feel like I would feel bad just entering into the competition itself. So we do have the...
Funny.
Darn it, where is...
When I was a little girl, I used to play in the dumb waiter that goes up to Mom's room.
Oh wait, fire
Amazing,
extinguisher.
I didn't break my
Gotta
neck.
grab more of those. Where on earth is the key for this? Actually, I forgot to check whether that door can be broken. That might be our choice, our option this time.
You will find no one to help you here. Best you can.
Basement key, perfect. Oh, poor Beth Duclair. We saw her in Mankind Divided, and we have no idea what becomes of her. Although, of course, Icarus tells us right there, but hopefully an upcoming Deus Ex sequel will really shed light on that fact. And if you are watching this in the year 2030 and you already know that answer, well, I unfortunately cannot hear you. I wish I could, but that would be really cool to know that right now. I guess you'll just have to spread the word about it in your own specific environmental resistance. Yeah, we'll grab that. Under your own specific circumstances. I should really drop the pepper spray because that's just not... It is not compensating for the space that it is taking. Clip. We can put that in the... we can put that in the sniper rifle. Yeah. Not extremely useful, but the less we reload, the better. Sabot. Sabot is good. Really wish Nicolette could go Kool-Aid Man through these things, but this time I'm going to be the one who breaks them. Oh yeah, I need...
Kind of giant routing station. Not on any telecom map I've ever seen. Petabytes of transmission. Beth Duclair's probably used it to analyze net traffic.
And I cannot find the AUG upgrader. Well, darn it, that was the very reason why I came here. At the very least, I'm going to grab the skill points for doing this. Actually, do I get skill points for doing this? I know that coming here gives me skill points, but
If you are truly, you will help me access the MJ12 computer network and complete the Grey Death vaccine. Find Nicolette. You will
where
need
the
her
heck is the upgrader
I will be directing you to a nearby cathedral.
I've been looking for this whole time? Environmental resistance is okay, but I want something more than... There it is. Wonderful. Okay, we're going to go more power circulator. Actually, I didn't check my skills after I entered Paris. Oh boy, lockpicking just got much worse. Much, much, much worse. Low tech is not any better. I mean, my goodness, would you look at these? Would you look at these? This is terrible. Best I can... Nah, I'm not spending any of these points. Maybe Area 51 will give us something better. But right now I'm at 9,500 points. Really makes me regret a little not spending them earlier, but whatever. I am in no major need of points right now. Okay, Jock, take me somewhere useful, and do not get us into a soft lock loop. The Paris Catacombs. Unfortunate. Looks like we're going to be doing this backwards, which is much easier than doing it forwards. Tom, we already know that. In fact, we even saw Nicolette. You don't need to say anything about that. Okay, this is a biohazard. So, I was thinking I could use that to explode something, but no need. Not possible, and also no need.
Visual. Unidentified suspect.
How am I going to make it through here? I guess I could run? Assuming he does not block my way, which is also very possible.
All. Please give your ID. Target locked. This one's got a string guard.
And would you look at that, he blocked my way. A little predictable with that one. Are we going to use a rocket on this fellow? I think we will. I think it would make perfect sense to use a rocket on this. Wow, those physics. But yes, I don't regret that. I shouldn't regret that. He was in my way. And Enviro, that's pretty good resistance. And besides, I'm not using that slot for anything else. Okay, let's continue on. This is, yeah, probably a Gila, yeah. I figured it was going to be the Gila password.
Who's there?
Looks like a chance to take out a team of MJ-12 troopers, but choose your
Going to unleash the silhouette people on MJ-12. Yeah, it's that one. Mirrored mode always gets me confused. Always does. Actually, I can get some skill points talking to Chad. So, we will get some skill points talking to Chad.
I'm Jake.
What's this? Blaster key. Yeah, same one, same one. So, I'm just going to spend a little bit of time luring these fellows over here.
where Silhouette has barricaded themselves. Your leader's name is Chad. Strange. The area looks different than it does on my map. Some new construction.
Because contrary to what they portray, Silhouette is far more prepared for the war than they ever let on. I admit that that guy dying right there is not a sign of much.
I came to help. I'm on.
Child, this is not the time to talk.
Holding our comrades prison.
I really hope your mom comes back. I'm sorry about that.
Enjoy calling.
Yes, in spite of this guy dying over here, they are very well equipped. I can vouch that for them. I think that's the terminal that's the turret that we passed a long time ago, so that will not be of any particular use to us at this moment. Could always use some more sniper ammo. And if I am right, this is going to lead us... Oh dear, that was just terrible. I walked right into that. With any hope, this is going to lead us into the metro station, please, please, please. Please. Would you look at that? It was, I think it was the only thing available, so I'm glad there was it, because there were times in the past when the entrance randomizer logic was not perfectly set in place, and you could actually get into a soft lock loop through no fault of your own, just multiple entrances leading to the same exit and so on. So I believe those issues are fixed now, or at least they're extremely rare to begin with, but I believe that's not something to be worried about now. So I'm glad that did not happen in this case. And Morgan Everett... Repair bot, yeah. Morgan Everett will be giving us another upgrader and a couple of AUGs, I believe.
Everett.
Alright, Mr. Toby Atomway. Let's start exploring this mansion. There it is. Wonderful. Yes, we definitely want to get down to 41% energy usage. That's fantastic. Aquarium hatch, not very useful. Really would like to... Okay, we have... Really would like to head to Morpheus's. Ah, we have this one. No need. I do apologize for the microphone delay, which I believe is indeed going to be present. Not something that I like seeing, but I believe that is the case. What is the damage on this thing anyway? Yeah, 212. Crazy. Hello, merchant. But nevertheless, if you can see the game and enjoy it, then at least we're having good progress. Not sure at what point I'll be stopping this session for today. Maybe... Okay, we have... Yeah. Okay, good, good. But I'm thinking that maybe once we get to the command center in Vandenberg maybe, or finish out the gas station, I think that's a pretty good place to stop. It depends on how much trouble it is to get into Vandenberg Command. Mr. Everett, thank you. Alright. And of course he has his liquor here, which I suppose is a taste of old America that he misses. Well, I got the upgrader. I suppose there isn't much more that I need. And I don't know where I'm going to find the mirror lock key, and I don't want to waste any rockets on it. How many rockets do I have? 7. 7 is plenty, but no need to waste any more. Yeah, not going to make it through that. That's too bad. But after all, it is unnecessary. Really happy with this key acquired thing that they recently changed, really. That's a change of, I think, about 3-ish weeks ago. Alright, and because we are not a sociopath, we are indeed going to save Jock. Because I feel bad about being a sociopath and I do not want Jock to die. This man had to die, but, you know, he really brought it upon his own self. And it's a sad line of work that he got into, but when you're working for MJ12, that's how these things go sometimes. Very unfortunate, but we will never learn that man's story. I can tell that his name is not Pierre, though. That much is pretty evident. Alright, we're looking for the... I dropped my hazmat suit. Of course I did. Looking for the control panel for these bots that we're going to be using. And now that I think about it, I really should be using tranquilizer darts right here, because there's going to be at least one human here. And what fitting music to have Area 51 theme playing. After all, X-51 was born out of Area 51. What the heck was that? Hold on, hold on. Was that... That couldn't have possibly been a lamb that they threw. Like I said, I'm playing on low volume to avoid an echo effect. I really have to look at the Mastodon to see what the heck is killing me there, because... What is that? We will have to solve that mystery another day. Because really, what the heck? Okay, I have avoided mysterious explosion today. I would really like to talk to that lady to get her password for the Vandenberg computers, because this turret right here is going to be a huge help to us. So as soon as I can get it under my own control, we can start to clear out the courtyard area. Okay, this guy also will be disposed of. Maybe he was shooting through the ceiling at me? That's hard to believe, but I guess when you have 400 IQ, that's the kind of play you have to make when you're facing a tough enemy. Okay, we have no bingo goal for freeing the guy in the storage room. I'm sure there's some good stuff in there, but I don't really want to spend the resources to get in there, because there's no key that leads there. It's lockpicking only. Huh. I wonder what's in there. We'll do a science. Actually, we will spend a PS40. Targeting. You know what? I will try targeting, because that's something that I think would be really useful if I used it. So we'll give it a shot. And so as soon as this lady calms down, for which I will now take a drink because I need a drink, as soon as this lady calms down, we will get the Vandenberg password out of her. Okay, good. She's talking. Lady?
A lot of troops up this way.
Commercial intermission.
They had me locked up until a minute ago. My assistant's still being held somewhere.
I don't think I've come across him.
If you want to look for truth.
Not a bet.
Okay, sorry about that. Let's make like a tree and get out of here. And thankfully we do have Spy Drone, which is so buffed that I can do that. And I did not see this repair bot. That's wonderful. Okay, little cheater mode thing here. We can use this turret to fight our enemies for us. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to open up this hatch, and I really hope that the repair bot does not die in the crossfire. But we're going to open this up. We're going to attract our enemies to us. And I also hope that that military bot does not become a great... Oh, good. Wonderful. Does not become a great problem to our plan right here, because it could waste a lot of the turret's ammunition, while it's the humans who need to die.
Where'd he go? That's him.
I mean, I've got 2 turrets helping me out, and it's still not quite enough, but thankfully, the attack has been fended off, and this bot is indeed trying to become a pest. It's actually my first time doing a strafe with a repair bot. I don't know if I knew that that was possible. I don't think I did. Turn on our regen. Okay, and we'll see if we can lure this commando over here. He might not be able to make it through the door because of that dumb repair. You know, I really should have gotten rid of that military bot first. Since there's no way to get to the roof except through there, we're pretty short on options here.
Still got move. Contact. I've got contact.
Actually, looks like we get lucky today. Is he gonna want to?
Lock them on. Find a rating on this thing.
Any help from the turrets today? It would appear we are not getting any help from the turrets today. And that's, things are getting considerably worse. I didn't know this fellow could come in here. But this fellow's now in here.
Enemy bot destroyed.
And he's gone. Okay. Well, now we can access. Now, is he going to catch up to us? That's the question. Next question is, how do we get through Vandenberg? Because I once again forgot that we are playing on entrance randomizer, so this door to Vandenberg right here might not be the door that we want at all. That was worth it. That was worth the energy usage. Going. Oh boy. This is a mega infinite door, so there's no possible chance. Okay, gonna use the law to dispose of these enemies here. I better pick up my dep gun afterwards. Didn't stand a chance. Okay, next stop is heading for the roof. Because there are 2 possible locations for the other control panel that we're looking for.
There goes another one. 2 left.
Wow, that was terrible. I have to redo that because I just lost virtually all of my energy doing that, and that's simply not acceptable.
There goes another one. 2 left.
I don't think this door's... Okay, good. This door can open again. Had some trouble with that in the past. And yes, we have our control panel right here.
System has come online.
Now we just need to open the bay doors manually. We have a law there, and that's very useful for us. And we also have the password to this turret. Cool, great. We'll get up to the roof and then we will drop our Gep gun there. Want to use the law that we just saw over there. Yeah, these guys aren't going to have anything.
I'm glad.
Talk to Lady. Lady says things. And we are going to drop our Gep gun so we can use the law that we saw on our way up. Where is Law? Law is here. We have found Law. Okay, there are going to be some more targets, some targets that are more obvious than others. So the question is, which target really matters to us as we want to use this law? And nothing is really obvious right now. I guess I could take a look around the building to see if there's anything that comes into view. But quite honestly, this is a bit of a dud. That just means that... Oh, good, good. Yes, we have one. I was about to say, that just means that the Vandenberg bots are going to have a very easy time disposing of my enemies, but that's not even necessary. So we only have one bot remaining. In any case, these guys will be quite useful to clear out the courtyard, which is really what matters to me at this point. Now, I do have the alternate entrance to the Vandenberg tunnels down here, and I really should check that while I'm in this section. I think we've got the building pretty much empty, so now it's just the exterior. Three lockpicks. You know what, I might have to do that. Well, there is going to be a key somewhere for this thing. Good, good. Excellent loot. I could always use some more loot. Is there a key over here? I should really be using the flashlight more because there's a 0 energy cost in Randomizer. So I lose absolutely nothing by turning it on. And it'll probably help you see some more things too. And I think that's a win for everybody. Soy food. Yes, please some more soy food. But unfortunately, I do not, as yet, find a key for the tunnel's back entrance. It might be inside the comms building, which is where we'll be getting access after we dispose of the enemy bots. Mega spider bot. Oh boy, here we go. I guess we're going the other way, since we are not getting a good welcome over here. Still have a lot of... Guess we'll use a lamb? After I think we're full on lamb, so I really should be. Open this for no actual reason, other than the joy of opening it. I'm glad that Vandenberg is not mirrored, because that would throw me even more of a loop than... throw me for even more of a loop than it already does. That guy has a randomized patrol route, and he almost caught me.
Someone's...
Wow, even with a helmet, that was a one-shot kill. Okay, if this is the bot that we need to take out, then we are making the job very easy for ourselves.
That's the last of them.
Goodbye. Okay.
No longer under lockdown.
Turn that off.
Someone in the communications building can put you in touch with Savage.
I'm glad that the mechanical keyboard has not made a lot of noise, because that was something that was really concerning me, but as far as I can tell, it's not doing much clickety-clackety. I just saw somebody. Well, they will be pulverized once we get these bots out, and I have to make sure I get these bots out. Cloak seems like a good idea at this point.
Wait for him to move again.
As we were coming down here, I realized that the storage door key. Wow. I guess we're going back in. Good. The a pretty probable stopping point is at the yeah, go on out. You can do this. Is at the sub-base exterior, because that's the end of this mission, whereas if I end up going back and forth between the gas station and the tunnels and so on, we could be in for quite a circular trip. So this is the best way to make sure that there is a firm, definitive ending point. Target acquired. Who are you shooting? I always love seeing these guys just mop up the enemy forces, I think. Yep, that was a law. Of course, when I start talking about mopping up enemy forces, hey, this is a law. Cool. Oh dear. You get out of here. Mr. Bot, I need your help. I admire his courage in attempting to use a flamethrower against a... You know what? We'll make this easier. If we can speed up this process, we will do so. 5, 4, 3, 2... I even missed and it still destroyed it. That's a very reassuring thought that I don't need to be perfect at this game in order to win it. And who the heck is hurting me? Massacred, everybody. Mr. Bot, if you will. Maybe we'll have to do this the hard way. That was good. That was pretty good. Is MIB going to come out? How annoying that he was being a camper in a... Wow, I didn't think this guy could die. Tunnel access, yeah, we have that. Wow, I have stuff that I need to check now. Among them, okay, rifle not necessary at this point. Would not be prudent at this juncture. Yeah, we can use a lot of lambs. We have an excess of lambs at this point. And where is this going to send us? Maybe it'll send us to the gas station. Oh my goodness. So yes, the missions 12 and 13 are joined together by the randomizer when you do entrance rando. So it can send you very, very, very far away. I've only done like 3 entrance randomizer runs, but it's still a lot of fun to be surprised by this and try to keep track of the locations and so forth. You'll notice my inexperience with these things really shining through, and I apologize for that, but at the same time, hey, we're all experimenting it together, or experiencing it together. That's a more proper word to use in this instance. Yeah, I can visit all 4 crew chambers like the bingo says. I don't see a major benefit from it, since I could be... Alright, okay, I guess we are. Because there's very likely going to be a key inside one of these, which will allow me to access... Oh, good heavens. You need to stop. It feels like the sword is made of rubber or something. Crew module access. Yes, that's what we need. I was not expecting a Karkian there, but we got a Karkian nonetheless. You know, I really should be checking the other Vandenberg exit. We have our power circulator, we better use it. Oh, what a fool. He really sacrificed that much because he just wanted to kill me. If that's the sacrifice he wants to make, I cannot stop him from attempting it. Actually, better idea for this Greasel here is to use Tranquilizer Dart. Exposes me less to its attacks. And 1 dart should be enough. Meanwhile, I will recharge. Was that enough to put this thing out of commission? We will find out. Ah, that's annoying. Well, I think we can handle that venom for now. And we absolutely have to go into the Greasel lab, it appears. You know, I'm gonna regen because that was just terrible. 1 single Greasel does that much damage. That's crazy. If I were smart, I would use a spy drone to search throughout the facility and try to find this key that I need. Or actually, there's a way to go to the outer hatch. Oh, I need to open up the doors from the inside. Darn it. That's very unfortunate. I thought I could be really clever there for a minute. Try to keep myself out of view while we set up the spy drone. I wonder if this works underwater. Well, There's our answer. JC Denton works underwater and the spy drone does not. Okay, plan B. I shall use cloak. Deus Ex Randomizer asking all those questions that nobody ever has asked before. For example, does spy drone work underwater? I have never asked that question in my life. Greasel laboratory key. And just because, number one, I hate this turret here. Number two, we can check if there's some loot behind it. Because loot is getting more and more useful by the minute as we approach the missile silo and Area 51. Gonna repeat here. Storage access key. Well, wouldn't you know it? Right here we have the key to... Yeah, that's gonna shoot me. So I'm going to have to wait a minute for my spy drone to regenerate. And I think that should be enough. Almost makes me wish it could smoke enough that the whole thing just falls apart with that crew module access. There it is. That spy drone there, but sadly that is not something that can legitimately happen. And there's the Greasel lab key. No, this is not the Ocean Guard. Unfortunately, I really would like that password at this point, but we may have to proceed without it. This is recoil. Not very useful. We don't need recoil. We have EMP grenades, and I am never going to use these things as long as I have spy drones, so save us some time. With any amount of luck, if you're doing entrance randomizer, you can actually do things in a backward sequence so that, for example, you never see Walton Simons in, how much is that? 61. So that you never see Walton Simons inside the Ocean Lab or things like that. We'll do targeting and, well, I can turn down a little bit more damage. And yes, that's got to be the Ocean Lab, the Ocean Guard password. Why don't we give it a try, just for fun, just to see what'll happen. That was... No, that was the access code to the underwater section. Darn it. Well, we will proceed on, and I have more than enough energy to hack things, so it's not a major loss. Okay, good. This is always a problem because this spider bot can catch you while you're unprepared, and then it'll start attacking you, draining your energy, and then that's a pretty miserable experience because you have no immediate way of fighting it off. Like if you have to load your Gep gun or something, then that takes time. Always a very unpleasant experience. So what I'm thinking, I'm going to have to do this one backwards, and it's amazingly I'm amazed at the frequency, how often this map ends up getting done backwards, and I don't know what the reason for that is. Meanwhile, we shall destroy one of our enemies. That was not it. Okay. Again, very fitting music for Vandenberg, the X-51 folks. Good, good. Yes, we need some rockets. How much are we up to now? That was 4 more rockets. Wonderful. Okay, if I'm quick here... I'm surprised that those buttons are not backwards-ified, but I suppose the randomizer is just doing the best it can. Okay, I'm going to use the hazmat. Finally, I'm going to use the hazmat suit. And I'm going to eat an energy Danish, as we call them. Hard to tell where that explosion comes from, because in the normal game you're not supposed to see it at all. It's supposed to just be something that happens beyond the view of the player. So yes, I completely fell for that. And wouldn't you know it, a medbot. I don't have any augmentation canisters, so that's not useful for me at this point. I'm going to search for the augmentation upgrader and the key. One or both of which I presume... Wow, tech goggles. And I got my Danish back. Wonderful. You cannot pick up the biocell. Well, we shall make room for the biocell. Did that? Yeah. Okay. Ah, I thought that guy had a second biocell for me, but no big deal. Okay, we have the maintenance key. That's going to be very useful. Nevertheless, we have not found the key for Vandenberg control. Yeah, the hazmat suit was quite useful, but at this point we're not going to need it anymore. Just going to grab some quick air before we go down for the augment. And this is the run that has trained level swimming at 240%, which is just fantastic. 4 tools. Electronics. You know what? We're doing this. We are doing this. 3 tools. Well, can't ask for better than that. 2 tools and then 1 tool. Man, it's a good thing I went up for more air, because that was going to be bad. That was going to be pretty bad. And he has nothing. Absolutely nothing. That was a terrible waste for everybody involved. Very unfortunate. Now, where the heck is the key? Because if I really, really, really can't find it, then it opens up the question, what the heck are we going to do to proceed? Because I have right here, I mean, we have the exit over here to this map, but, oh, yeah, this is mirrored. But, yes. We still want to find out what's behind the Vandenberg control door. Yeah, the range on Spy Drone is ridiculous in Randomizer. I think they have talked a little bit about nerfing it, but until it is nerfed, I will gladly use it. And this leads us... Oh no. No, no, no. Okay, then we're going to have to go to the tunnels entrance that I was talking about before. And in the absolute worst case scenario, if I really, 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 really cannot find the key inside the tunnels, then maybe I'll just have to look for it using the legend capability. I don't know if you call it a cheat, but I can't let the run just sit here in purgatory forever. What a jerk! Imagine, yeah, these turrets are absolutely out of ammo. Imagine just walking up to somebody and using pepper spray on them. Not even JC does that. Okay, please. Oh. Okay, we don't need one. Please lead somewhere useful. Well, would you look at that? The problem is that this is not nearly as useful as we need it to be, because this is only going to lead us. This is only going to give us the access to the helicopter that we just got out of. So it's not much of a capability that we're opening up this time. Where is
JC?
Savage? Randy Savage, the Macho Man. That's probably not his name. Gary Savage, that's his name. It has been an extremely long time since I played this game, but since I played this game, you know, vanilla, using the plot. But nevertheless, the plot is still here in a tortured form in Randomizer. Yeah, I'm not sure what that's going to take, but in this case, we already know that we have an extra lamb waiting for us inside the comms building. We can grab that if we need. And this lets us skip the entire electricity puzzle inside the merger room. Because this is where destiny is made.
I'm losing Daedalus. Hold on, some things. You forgot about the Aquinas protocol. I was listening to...
Yep.
That's a quick skip to get through the dialogue that those fellows
waiting for you in front of the communicator.
delay on.
We're all here.
Yes, we are, Mr. Page.
I don't page.
Okay, then. Yeah, the only route that I have available to me is the tunnels. So we'll go back out that way.
Meet us at the base entrance to the northeast.
Then after that, I have no idea what the heck Yeah, because this is a mega infinite door up there. So I have no idea what other options... Oh, yeah, you're very useful. Thank you. What other options I have, like... That leads into Ocean Lab. And over here we have this, which leads into Ocean Lab. So the only possible way to proceed is through... Oh, yeah. The helicopter location is randomized. So maybe it's up there on the roof. Hard to say. Actually, it's probably going to be on the sniper tower in the back, since that's the one location that I have not cleared out yet. So why don't we do it the quick way and head out through the ventilation grate in the back of the room. What a nice little reception area Vandenberg has. Yes, here it is. Here it is. Let's see if I can do this without attracting considerable attention from my enemies. Alright, Tracer Tom. Okay, so this is going to take us back into the tunnels, and I really need to find the key. I'm just going to give it one more sweep, and then I will use Legend, because as much as I would like to do it legitimately, we can't do this forever. I mean, I can't look for every single inch of every single thing and then maybe find that the key is in a very bad location, or who knows what. I mean, sometimes you see some pretty crazy things in randomizers, so if it is genuinely not available to me, then I may have to use alternative methods to proceed in the game. After all, it's not very fun watching... Okay, yeah, I don't know. It's not very fun watching a video where... anything over there? Where the person is stuck on something and they reload and reload and reload, and that's not fun for the player or for the viewer, so let's make sure that does not happen here. I'm going to give it another sweep on the lower floor just in case there's some spawn point that I'm not familiar with here. Do you have a secret? You do not. And I see no key here. Yeah, there's... I can use a bio... Well, not very urgent anymore, but... There's a bio cell there. We're already checked down below to my satisfaction, so we will move into the... You know, I do remember one little section that I did not check. Right, the other way. Not on my left, on my other left, of course. Really hope I don't fry this medbot, but if I do, it's not very important at this stage. I apologize, Mr. Medbot. That was not intentional, I promise. The place that I was thinking of is over here by the lift. Well, more skill points. That's always acceptable. I really hope the key cannot spawn in this area because that would just be miserable. Okay, this lift area. This is the place that I was thinking of, that there are probably a few more things around here that I did not search with significant dedication. 3 tools. Heck that. I can. I can trigger the turret anyway. Because that's what heroes do. And I am amazed the spy drone reached that far, but EMP grenade maybe? Very useful, very useful. Darn, I thought that was the key right there. Let's bring... You know what? It just might be right here. It just might be. Pretty sure it is a red key, so... Actually, gonna bring it down to level 1. Very important. And yes... Oh yeah, the turret over there. This is the reality of Randomizer sometimes, where it will actually send you on more of a wild goose chase than the original game will. This will happen occasionally, but if Entrance Randomizer is your kind of thing, then it is most definitely your kind of thing. Yeah, once that turret comes out, there's no turning it back, so that's an occupational hazard. Now, if I'm correct, now that we get into Vandenberg Control, this should make things fairly streamlined, because most of the maps from there on will have one entrance and one exit. I really don't want this. I really want to go the other way through. I don't think I have much of a... I can use Enviro running. And of course I destroyed that bot, because I did. But like we've already seen, I have I have plenty of bio cells, so that's not something to be worried about. Plenty of bio cells and medkits, I should mention. So yes, the goal here is getting to the missile silo, and from there the end of the run is in sight. I'm not sure if I'll continue past that point. Alright, now we're walking all the way back to Vandenberg Control. Ah, Ramizma! Sorry, I don't know how long you've been there, but welcome back. Welcome to the rest of the stream, I suppose. Glad to have you here, although of course I'm handling this just fine on my own, but it is good to have you here in particular. I finally got the key in the tunnels to go into Vandenberg Control, and it looks like from there things are going to be pretty linear. Always welcome here. A fellow like you is worth his weight in gold, I think Morgan Everett would say. So yeah, very, I was just saying right now, need to get to the missile silo somehow, but I don't think I'll continue after that. Maybe it feels weird to end a stream there because practically the oh wow, that guy's a jerk. Because I know he's going to shoot me in the back when I come out of
That's him. Son of a...
oh wow, this is bad. Now I have a soldier and cyber forge chick against me. Yeah, these guys are real trouble, so. Alright, here we go. Use. I guess cyber forge chick really does not care about. Ah, darn it. Really does not care about fire extinguishers. I know that there's a repair bot in the Vandenberg lobby, so let's use this now. Let's make this easier on ourselves. I guess we'll have to shoot in with the get gun in there to really clear those guys. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, it should be a one-way trip. Because if things really are linear from here on, there's no reason for me to come back. And what the heck is a commando doing? Could have sworn I got this entire building cleared out already. Makes me wonder if Cyberforge Chick should not have the MG12 commando voice, but that's a decision for somebody else to make. Let's see. With any luck, I will not have to come back through here. Okay, gas station. Mirror gas station, no less. There's no way we're opening this. Yeah, 40, yeah. Gas grenade. I still do not use those things. Do I want to save Tiffany? Don't really know. Having some low-cost cloak would be really, really good. This is mirrored, yes, this way. Okay, going to see if we can take this guy out and get ourselves a good start on the gas station. He had a lamb. This guy was ready. Tiffany? Any Tiffany? I guess not. I guess we're still okay. That was a lot less effort than I expected it to be. Very, very frequently I'm seeing guys spawn inside the gas station here on recent runs, which I think is a good change of pace. It's good to have somebody waiting for you in the least expected place. Biocells enzymes. It appears that the gas station owner was in some very exotic trades, it would seem. I have no need for credits at this point, so No need to even pick that up. Okay, let's... let me see what the... I forgot what the prices are. See, this was written like a dystopian kind of, oh my gosh, I can't believe the gas is $4 a gallon now. Right now, outside, gas is like $4.20. So, I know they were trying to go like super scary mode with this, but we have already surpassed Deus Ex reality.
Definitely something. It's dead. Remember the briefing.
Yeah, this is absolutely awful. I need to start this over. Still didn't hear any Tiffany death. I've only heard about the recent... I had heard about protests that happened after the that police killing that happened a couple of weeks ago, but specifically about any actual faction, I haven't. No, I'm not familiar.
Still in the area. Watch yourself. This one's some kind of mech.
Alright, we're going to speed up on this guy because he deserves a thrashing. I can't believe that worked. First success doing that. And I still don't have a key to get in. I did have a recollection of hearing that name about the Yellow Jacket protests, but the news was very sparse on that around here. Good, we managed to separate the man and his best friend. Ow, that was not... See, for us, that would be insanely high to have gas prices that high, because around, like, in the United States, we depend so much on mobility and so on, that having high gasoline for our personal vehicles really cripples us. Like, it's not unusual to have people who drive like an hour or more in their personal vehicle for work. Let me start regenerating some of this. So having it that high for us would really be that would be pretty painful for the average person to pay.
He's still in the area. That's him.
JC Denton just cannot get a break today. Thankfully, this regeneration cost me almost nothing. Can I? No, we're on 11 rockets. Let's do this. Oh no. Yeah, yeah. It's when the gas prices get really bad, then things can spiral out of control pretty fast, and I think that's That's really what they were demonstrating with the yellow jacket. Crazy.
Aim for the head.
And I finally got the key to enter this place. Let's do some more regeneration. Are you planning on working in the same place this upcoming school year? And actually, now that I think about it, summer vacation is not far from ending, so I guess that's a question. What is in your near future?
Your father's
They come.
make him.
Let's see if we can do this. Let's see if Tiffany will survive.
Yes, you will go to the ocean lab. You will help me acquire a universal constructor. I'm still looking at this Helios entity. I'm not sure how Mage can control it.
Is it common to get moved around from school to school per year, or is that something that came from your own choice?
Tiffany.
I can't imagine what the traffic is like. I assume the traffic would be pretty bad over on the... I mean, definitely in Paris, but on the rural part of the east? It makes me wonder whether people are so dependent on their personal vehicles like we are around here. Oh dear, I got the double transition glitch. Okay, sea wall. I've never heard of a system like this. I think that bears some more explanation. Absolutely. Like, I still need. Actually, no, I don't need the UC at all. Good, good. If I can get down into the sub base. Actually, let's try Jock over here on the exit. So yes, I would love to hear some more explanation about this, because I have never heard of a point accumulation system for teacher positions. This is something that, to me, sounds quite interesting to hear about. Please, Jock, please be nice, please be kind. Please take us to the missile silo. You mean having... Yes. You mean having children of your own, or having some sort of disability that awards you more points as in the teacher career, if I'm understanding that right. Wow, that was... Thank you very much. Thank you, Spiderbot. Let me see if I can get in through the Okay, so I have understood that correctly. Okay. Is the difference major for that in the accumulation of points? Like, is that a major a factor in how you'll gain points? Hello, Deus NSF. Oh, wow, good heavens. Thanks for joining the stream. I usually see you in the Ramisma stream, but here we are. We are adventuring our way out. Deus Ex Oblivion and now System Shock 2. I have not played System Shock 2, but I have played the other two, and they're wonderful games. Uh-oh. Oh dear. Okay, we got Cyber 4 chick. Oh dear, that was my email alert that I forgot to turn off, so you'll have to forgive me for that. Okay, so, gosh, these guys are like walking bombs. So I have to hear more about this system because I've never heard of it before in my life, and I'm quite intrigued. So, more detail you want to give, I will be happy to learn about it. Allah, wonderful. I feel like Morgan Everett saying that when he finds some gold. Yes, we can get in. Okay, this is... You know what? We're finishing it today. We're doing it. We are finishing this run. Wow, I picked up a flare. You know what? We are going to do Super Mega... Oh, darn it, I didn't mean to do that. Super Mega 5-head strats. By jumping while we shoot the Get rocket. Okay, what's going to wait for us on the entrance? Okay, looks like there's no immediate danger. And of course, there's going to be an MIB on the other side of this missile to prove me wrong. Wow, look at that. Okay, Mr. Strong, where the heck are... Mr. Strong is right there. If I can do this right... Wait, was that Mr. Strong? No, it looks like that was just a gray-haired soldier. Okay, we will go down to the lowest levels first and see if we see Howard Strong on our way. Was that him? Darn it. I think that was floor 4. Let's see if we can do this. Might have to rely on some cloaking. There he is. Here am I. Yeah, we are definitely finishing this run right now.
Rocket's about to launch. I'll meet you topside.
Yeah, and it also depends on the randomizer difficulty that you're running, because if you do impossible, then it's going to be really, really hard to find a breakable door where it's not supposed to be breakable. Now, I wonder, where the heck... I'm going to see if the helicopter...
Oh my, aim for the head.
Helicopter might be down on the 2nd floor, so let's try this. I will drop a save here. Oh my goodness. The game is clearly having pity on me. Yes, by far my favorite skip is the catacombs. To skip through the catacombs exit door, that's the most wonderful skip available. But there are many others that I'm very happy with, like the bay doors at the sub base. That's a really good skip to have. Okay, let's see if I don't fry myself using this spy, the spy bot. Because the range on this thing is like 2 miles, seriously. Yeah, Jock, we can absolutely say that he is dedicated. We cannot... Wait, I'm gonna have Walton Simon somewhere out here. I don't like that. Because I didn't see him whatsoever in the ocean lab. And this map is mirrored. That's wonderful. Infighting. Who the heck is infighting who? Somebody powerful, that's for sure. Better not be Walton Simons. Yeah, with bulletproof vest, you can take literal rockets to the face. I think that was actually on your stream that we were seeing that. But yeah, bulletproof vest is like super powerful. Got it. Okay.
Here's a satellite image of the damage from the missile.
Actually, yeah, you're very much right. I think that was it. That he literally walked into a rocket. I think it was like from a Gep gun, and didn't even think twice about it. Didn't even bother him.
I'll be looking over your shoulder again. Saw some soldiers running away from the hangar. Be careful.
Okay, good. We can take care of these fellows using our spy drone. Wow, 3 bots altogether. That's... Could not ask for better luck than that. And I'm gonna go down the shaft right here. Yeah, I've never seen 3 bots there. It's always like 1 commando, 2 soldiers, or 1 bot or something like that, but this was a big, big win. In my case, I do control... It's Alt-V when I try to set up something like that, and then I deactivate them using the minus key, but that's a custom binding that I set up myself. Okay, hoping that this is... No need to play risky like this. I'll just use a sniper shot, since I really doubt I'm going to need much more ammo for the end of the game. Yeah, might as well... Let's... Oh yeah, I haven't checked my skills. Oh my goodness! Yes, upgrade. Oh, wow. Yeah, no regrets here. No regrets on this one. Yeah, I don't see any low tech. Could do low tech. Yeah, we'll do low tech. Yeah. Yeah, up until now I've had a really bad skill cost value, but now this time it was storage key. That's actually really good. I could head over to the storage right now before I do the deep dive. Yeah, these are great costs, and that means that the resources that I have now will get me through all of Area 51 for pretty much the rest of the game. Really good. And I think that's Merchant over there. I knew it. I knew it. I knew he was going to be waiting in there. Where the heck is he?
Hiding, you should have surrendered.
Alright, take care, Ramizma. Thanks for stopping by, and hope you enjoyed the stream, and we will see you next time. Yeah, it's these tracks that you are never expected to hear in the game, because if you're killing people inside the Paris nightclub, and you're doing something that the game never ever expected you to get involved in. So yes, that's one of the funny things that the randomizer really gets you into, that you start learning hearing these new aspects and so on about the game that you otherwise really never would. Okay, some more. Darn, I didn't even need those rockets. Okay, I don't need any of this stuff. I think one of those is going to have the code for the elevator that we're going to be going down very soon. I don't need anything here. I really don't. Pretty set for equipment. So let's head back to the hangar. Oh, absolutely. Randomizer has extended this game's longevity like 1,000 times. There are occasionally in the normal game like a few randomized pickups and so on, but this is so much more. So I could not be happier with the randomizer. Really, really amazing experience altogether. Okay, here we go. Now we know the problems with modern gaming and so on, and the change in quality in services that are offered. So that's it's no surprise to talk about that. Okay, if I am... Yes, password known. This can save us a bit of trouble. Yes, just as I thought. Even got my sniper bullet back. I think we're pretty well prepared, and now thankfully we don't have to deal with the revenge of Walton Simons in Sector 2. It sort of makes me wonder what they were thinking for the club combat music, because I mean, it's not really a song, it's just like a beat with no accompaniment whatsoever. It's kind of a really weird track, and it really makes me think that they never intended anyone to actually hear it inside the live game. Yes, biocells, good. Let's do this. Wonderful.
Good work. You've reached the bunker. Page has extensive defenses. We can get you in.
Everett.
Okay, this means that... Okay, this is forward Sector 3, which is going to lead into something of Sector 2. At the very end will be Sector 4. This means the Helios ending is going to be a bit more difficult than normal. I'm going to look for any enemies up here on the catwalks before I proceed, because those always tend to cause me problems. And here they come. Oh wow, he died. A shame, but a necessary sacrifice, I suppose.
I will be more powerful than you can imagine.
The force of gravity is a great surprise, I suppose, and most animals will not comprehend what the heck it is until it's too late.
Until you ever see my instructions.
Can I hack this? No, I can't. Oh, darn it. But I can pick it. We will use our newly enhanced lockpicking skill. My lockpicking is augmented. I could just break it open, but I really don't want to attract any more attention than necessary. And this is pretty much the door of no return, so... Well, actually it is a door of return because I'll be, Wait, no. No, I don't need to come back here. I'll be finishing up the ending before that ever becomes relevant.
You and I, JC. We can put this planet back together any way we like. Alex hacked the Sector 2 security grid. The code's 8946. Don't waste any time.
And we'll open up this one as well. Because we still have 8 more lockpicks. That's more than enough to get us through the rest. Yes, we're on the wrong way here. Okay, turn around. Mirrored maps. That was dangerous.
Aim for the head. That got him.
What the heck did he use to kill me? You know what? Taking advantage of the moment, I will... There it is. Looks like this isn't going to be an extremely long Area 51.
Take him out. Everett and I will join you shortly. We'll bring back the old institutions, the prosperity of the last century, the giddy acquiescence. Trust us, JC. We can put the world back together.
Okay, he is pacified.
As I would expect for the fall of the Illuminati.
And now he is dead. I suppose that's a more permanent solution. And do we have a spider bot down here while the old men are plotting to take over the world? Yes, there is. Okay. Actually gonna see if these... Can I make a good throw from here? Yep, we did it. We did it. Very good. Okay, where the heck is my enemy who can kill me instantly without the use of a weapon? Alright, Mr. Helios, let's get this underway and over with.
I don't know.
Makes me wonder what the best route to get to the bomb would be, because it shouldn't be too hard. I think I can jump off using the speed 4 augment. I always like to stop here because it's important to take a quick save before these commandos end up showing up. Actually, I probably should have set up a lamb on their entrance point. That was terrible. You know, if I use a bulletproof, that would make things a lot easier. Really wish I had a law, but we'll try to survive without it. Well, I'm quite surprised we survived that, but nevertheless we did. So, let's reward ourselves with using some regeneration. Actually, I can move while doing this because in vanilla matter you are penalized by moving when you're regenerating, but here, this is no issue whatsoever. Assault rifle, no need for that. Yeah, if I really want to, I can climb out and just move this way. Maybe a good idea, but we'll see what kinds of enemies are waiting for us as we get through here. A dead gray. Wonderful. Anytime we can see a dead gray, we know that good things have happened. Who is my enemy? Who's coming to fight me? Okay, looks like we have a pretty clear path, just in case I do decide to come back here for the Helios ending.
Hello? Whoever's...
Man, these guys just walk up with their rocket launchers thinking that they own the place. Not understanding that if they die, that if I die, they also die. And there's my baton, it's back. I finally got my... and there's the law. Now that I think about it, that law could be very, very useful. Got 2 thermoptic camos. I don't think I'll use any more scrambles, any more gas. And what am I going to discard as we go about this? Because I really, you know what? Yes, we'll get rid of these fire extinguishers. Because I really want to carry around this law for the confrontation that I know is going to be inevitable in Sector 2. This is going to be very useful. Unfortunately, Paul is dead, so we get Mr. Savage talking to us this time. Okay, we're doing forwards, Sector 2. Alright, gonna use good old spy drone. Knock out these lasers so we don't have to be concerned with them interfering with us. Turn away from the movie trap, and we're safe. Actually, I should take the direct route first. Yeah, there's always some kind of infighting going on over here, and this time I can't blame it on VMD. I don't know what causes it. He brought a knife to a sword fight, and we know that that's a terrible idea. But nevertheless, that was his freedom, and his freedom won him his reward. Okay, going to start using this law somewhere around here. Thank you for that, and hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks for coming to watch the stream, and of course the follow. Well, I hope you enjoy what I'll come up with in the future, which is of course more Deus Ex Randomizer, but we'll see what specifically I decide to add into it. So, thank you for that, and hope you have a great rest of your day. I'm going to retry this one because that was not good how I did that. There we go. That's a little bit better, and now I know that that door is not destructible. Wow, he set a grenade and did not run onto it. That's quite impressive of his own intelligence to avoid that. I didn't know that was possible. Of course, it might have just been probability, and I'm willing to say that's probably what it was. Okay, is there anybody in the cherry picker? Is that a cyber Ford shake? Sort of. An exploding man. Okay, now there is somebody in the cherry picker. A tracer tongue, it looks like. Okay, let's see what requirements this door has. Yes, okay, we can pick it. Then we're almost home free.
Bet you didn't know your mom and dad tried to protest when we put you in training. They love their little boy, JC. That's my man who did it. I'm sending up a man who did the job.
Probably the last chance to use a WP rocket, and it will be now.
Barely a scratch. You're a little faster on your feet.
Well, that made that encounter much easier. Okay then, hopefully the Aquinas section of Sector 4 will be quite simple to deal with. This map, of course, cannot be anywhere else but at the very end of Area 51 because it has no exits elsewhere. So just by the logic alone, it has to be in a place that that is at the end of the chain.
This facility is where I've arranged an appropriate fate for you all the way to the north. A poetic death. Just a few yards away from where you were created.
Thankfully, I do have radiation resistance. So, if there are any grays in here, they will not be a significant concern to us. Let's see who our enemies are. Yes, there is a gray. And a greasel. Actually, toxins... Let me see if this works. Yeah, great. I was quite pleased with that. That lucky environmental resistance really did work out in our favor. Pretty good to have 40% resistance at the start. And darn it, he has the vanilla body. That's unfortunate. Really fun to see him turn into a pigeon or some other obvious advancement in science, like a wet floor sign. He can also become that. I've seen him be a cactus before. So science is quite advanced in the world of Bob Page, where in a world where he can be anything, he decides to be anything. No enemies? Okay, let's hack this and make our way back to the future. NBFHE.
I'm warning you.
Nobody has email for Icarus, well, for Helios. That's unfortunate. I suppose somebody should send him an email to cheer him up on his upcoming task of governing the world.
Helios will destroy you. I'm the only one who can merge and take control. Wait for me. I promise you will have a place in the new order.
That means the exit is going to be on the left side, I believe. No. It's... I still do not have the grasp of this whole mirrored business, and maybe I never will. Maybe that's just my fate, but at least I got to show it off in this run. So, the user who wants to try this out, you know how to try this out now. Alright, let's see if that MIB burned to death or is still alive. Looks like we're clear. Okay.
Wait for it to move again.
And since we have no further need for our bioenergy, we will run... Oh, not my intention. Run like Forrest Gump. Run like the wind. Skip them all. Wonderful. First try, too. Okay, this is the victory march. I don't believe there's anything that can stop us at this point. I mean, all my hazards are dead. So I believe that, yes, this way. This way, JC. All that radiation is very disorienting, I'm sure, but you'll have to cope with it until you become omnipotent, omniscient. Be able to see anything, do anything, build anything. And this is the end of our run, so we're writing end of... I actually can't remember what the number on this is, so I'll just write rando, because I like to keep the number sequence on all of my saves, but here we are.
I've done what you asked.
We have ended this run. Die Forever is also here. Thanks, Die. Thanks for the GG. Glad you could see a little bit of the run. I started in mission 08 today, and then after Paris, I was just like, okay, we can practically do this. I had some trouble over in Vandenberg, and then I decided, you know what? I'm this close to the ending. I've already passed the ocean lab. I'm here at the missile base, and then we'll do this. So this is it. And let me just check my score. We'll press down to hurry this up. And I'm glad to have this run over with, because while it is enjoyable, I really do want to get back to vanilla matter. I do have an idea. I think my next run might be non-lethal vanilla matter. So we will see if... Hey, I have no music. Weird. Number 30. Well, could be worse. At least I'm in the top 50. And yeah, I'm thinking of doing a non-lethal run next time for vanilla matter. So maybe that's something that I'll end up doing. Hard to say. But this is the end of this run, and it's good to have it over with, and it's good to have a good run of Mirrored Maps Entrance Rando on YouTube. So I will get to uploading this, and thanks for stopping by, thanks for coming into the stream, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks for watching, and to the viewer on YouTube, I hope that you will give Deus Ex Randomizer a try, and you can see for yourself just how much the endless possibilities will really appeal to you, because this is amazing, and I do love it, and I hope that you'll try it and love it as much as I do as well. So, for all of you out there, take care, and have a great rest of your day.